Playlists are probably more commonly used for images and videos, but the cool thing about playlists is that they can also be used with layouts. This is commonly used for a rotation of layouts, or if you need to schedule layouts to play on specific dates or specific times of the day. So from the playlist section, I opened up our menu rotation playlist. So in this example, we'll use a couple of menu layouts that we've created, but you can use any layout that you create. So we're going to be under the Layouts tab. So by default, you're going to see your Assets tab first, and that's going to show you all of your images and videos. So we'll need to click over on the Layouts tab. Let's say we want to have a breakfast menu layout first, and then that transitions over to a lunch layout. So you just drag your layouts into the playlist timeline, and either from the thumbnail view or from the text view, you're going to click on this little properties icon here, and this opens up the playback options. So if this is a rotation, no specific schedule, no certain time of the day that it needs to play, you just want it to rotate between one layout and the other, and so on and so forth, you have the seconds option. So 10 seconds is the default, so you can change that to a higher or lower number depending on how long you want that layout to display on the screen. And then you have your start date and end date if you do have a specific start date that you want your layout to start playing, and then maybe you want it to expire on a specific end date. When it hits that end date, it's not going to remove itself from the playlist. You'll have to do that manually, but it will stop showing on the screen. The time range allows you to put in a specific time of the day. So if we just use our keys on the keypad here, we can type in the time range, and then you have some recurring options here as well for certain times of the day. Obviously, any changes that you make, you'll want to click Apply, and that will save those changes. Remember, everything that you add to a playlist, whether it's images, videos, or layouts, will automatically save your changes. Once this playlist is scheduled to a player or multiple players, any changes you make, like adding or removing layouts from the playlist timeline, will automatically save. However, if you do set up any conditional playback through a schedule here, you will need to go to the players page and then do a force update. So let's say that this was connected to our pizza left player here. So we would go to the player action button for that player and then send a force update. And then that writes that schedule to the player. So that's the only extra step you need when using layouts, scheduling layouts within a playlist.